Well, Yep brought out hope in me, and it made me come out of my shell and made me realize that I was interested in business and opening my own dance studio. And it made me believe in myself because I was always shy and I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to be successful. And so I feel like Yep taught me more about myself than I knew.
Made me feel that my idea matters. It gives me hope that it can potentially change somebody's life.
I can use the communications that I've received in Yep and all the knowledge that I've received to get somewhere in my life and hopefully make a difference.
We believe in the brilliance of kids in public school, especially in the inner city. And Yep provides a platform to show the rest of the community how amazing they are. The decision for Grad to partner with Level Up Hope was a no-brainer because we want the same things, because hope changes everything. And when we're working with young people who have great potential and they need somebody to believe in them sometimes until they get to the place where they can believe in themselves. And Yep has that within the program that's part of it.
Well, one of the key terms that's going around now is 21st century skill training. This is not the traditional way of learning. The kids are involved through mentorship, through lecturing, but they actually get hands-on experience that they can benefit from. A lot of times I hear my kids say, I learned a lot, but how much am I actually going to use in the real world? But this is real world teaching.
I think an appreciation for how much potential is inside of our kids at Fulton Austin East that I think many times is maybe overlooked or are not realized beyond athletics and things like that. So seeing like how much and how bright and how awesome the kids are.
After like a certain amount of period you work with the kids, and then you see some like light bulb shine and they like get it and there's like a sense of hope, I think, for them.
With the right support at the right time, any kid can be successful.
For sure.
That's good, yeah,
For sure.
Absolutely. Well, and it goes back to believing and knowing that when we believe in a kid, then a kid can believe in themselves. And a lot of our kids have lost the ability to dream and lost the ability to believe in themselves. So us coming together is part of that, is believing in them so that they re-believe in themselves again.
And then the whole community is going to benefit because it's going to be lifted by the efforts of their business.
Absolutely.
It's given me a different future than I had set out for myself. I never once in a million years thought I would even have the opportunity to pitch an idea to create my own business.
When it came to Yep and I started thinking about opening my dance studio and doing all that, I really realized that that's like really what I want to do. Like I would want to be there and open that business and work in it for the rest of my life.
The people who we get to meet, they come in and they talk with us and we get to build relationships with them, and it doesn't necessarily feel like a Yep meeting, it feels like a big family, and I feel like that's really important in anything that you do.
You dig deep into your creativeness. Coming up with a whole pitch, coming up with names and
vision boards,
what you're gonna do, what you're gonna put in your business.
And what it takes.
Yeah, you see a different part of yourself, and I think that's the fun part.
Relationships are a big part of Yep, and I think that it really helps me and it helps the adults and it helps all the students with everything, because if you don't have relationships, then you don't have trust and you don't have people that can bring you up when you're down. And I think that it really helps me out a lot when I have people that support me in what I want to do.
I'm growing up, so like I wanted more money. So like, when you start seeing drugs around, you're like, okay, that's a way to get out. Like that's a way to make a lot of money. At the same time, it's a way to go to jail. Like as a kid, you're not really looking at going to jail. You're looking like, well, it's a lot of money, so why not try? Like Alexa and Paul actually helped me out. They actually gave me a job. I actually work at Hard Knocks Pizza. So like they kind of like made me like stop and put the drugs down. So like say no, like it's not a good lifestyle to live. Like if you actually work for an honest living,